very forgiving to say the least, and if you make one little slip up, yeah. Anyways, once in this room, we can use the red key to unlock this door, which brings us to the Nightmare Closet area. Our task in this area is basically just to make it to the top here, so we have to run up some shelves, make a leap of faith, break a few vases, then we have to jump off the door frame and head on into this toaster, which flings us upward, and you have to aim it precisely onto this angle here in order to be pushed onto the adjacent shelving. Then from there you can grab a few darts, take one of the paper airplanes for a trip across the room before finally using the darts to make some platforms to reach the top, where you have to make another leap of faith to the light cord in the middle of the room, which will prompt you to press jump again, and this unlocks the double jump ability which is necessary to complete this build. Now back in the real world again, I guess. This is where we deviate from the glitchless runs we've been doing so far. So now we have to jump off towards the ground and double jump just before landing to not take enough fall damage. Then we can see the bear trap that I mentioned we need earlier. We can throw down the red key at it to trigger it, and then we can take it and set it just at the base of the door. If you've watched my speedrun video on the full game, you probably know where I'm going with this. If the trap is in a good spot, you can run into it and get caught, and this will cause you to clip into the door and hopefully far enough into it to trigger the next loading zone. The first time I did it here, it messed up and the whole door moved, which was super weird, but eventually I was able to get through it. And now on to the final stretch here, we have to do some double jump platforming, nothing too crazy. The only thing here is that the neighbor might be lurking around a corner where you don't want him, which was unfortunate in my case here, but eventually you reach this end hallway with the bright doorway, and once you reach it, bam, that is time for the run. Now that's the safer way of doing the